Hey, it's Jodie Clark, and you're watching Jodie Clark TV, the place to be to get the mind, body, and life you love. Do you start a diet or an exercise program, lose weight, or start to make progress, and then you hit a bump? You find yourself falling out of love with your new lifestyle. You sabotage your progress by pigging out or just stopping for no reason, going back to old habits and behaviors. So, what is self sabotage? Self-sabotage is said to be behavior that deliberately interferes with your goals. Are all setbacks deliberate? Or is there a more simple or complicated explanation? Sometimes it's just a bump in the road, and bumps are normal. Expect them and greet them head on with excitement because you're about to learn something new about yourself. But to find out if a bump is your evil mind twin tripping you up, or you just need to understand what's not working for you. Unpack the behavior and the emotions and get your why, then you can make adjustments to get your life working for you again. Let's go through some of the main reasons why we fall out of love with our new lifestyle. Number one, you hit an unconscious ceiling limit of success or an upper limit problem, which Gay Hendricks talks about in his book, The Big Leap. The book explains how we have an upper limit on love, money, success, and the more successful we are, the more urgent it becomes to identify and overcome our upper limit. I was pretty shocked when I started noticing my upper limit problems, and I get so excited when I learn something new about myself. So needless to say, I love the book, so get on it. Number two, motivation. You've lost motivation because you may not be clear on your goal or not emotionally connected to the goal. Number three, you have underlying unconscious emotional issues that trigger your behavior. For example, food was a reward and or a way of showing love growing up, or it was scarce or restrictive, or eating or not eating is something that was out of your control. Emotional habits is number four. Avoiding an emotion by eating, drinking, smoking, your habit of associating pain with the goal and avoiding through pleasure. For example, I really don't want to do insert large chore, so I will distract myself. Or I have to run a 10K run every day to run a marathon in 3 months, pain. Instead, I just need to work out today. So we'll avoid that. Number five, making the task too big, looking for that instant gratification. Number six, emotional eating, like I'm bored, I'll eat, I'm sad, I'll eat, I'm angry, I'm stressed, I'll eat. Number seven, fear of success or secondary gain, very important. The pain of the negative outweighs the pain of the positive. Number eight, limiting beliefs, constant negative self-talk. I'm not good enough, I can't do it. My motto is, if someone else has done it, then I can do it. End of conversation with myself. Life gets in the way. This is number nine. This can be poor or lack of planning, or sometimes it's just plain fact. Life changes all the time, and sometimes it takes time to adjust. If you have a plan in place and give it a priority over everything else, you will soon learn to fit your life around your healthy lifestyle rather than dialing a pizza when you've had a big day. Number 10, the brain needs more training. Your autopilot may still be on the old path, and it's fighting between the old path and the new path. To create new habits and behaviors, this is what exactly hypnotherapy is all about. Or you can repeat the behavior over and over and over until it becomes autopilot behavior or habit. Number 11, fear of failure. Belief that falling off the wagon is bad or a failure. It's not that you can't do it. It's just you haven't learned how to yet. When mistakes or failings are just a step towards learning it, then mastering it. Number 12, overwhelm. Trying to change too much at once. Most habits and behaviors is autopilot, like walking, talking, movement, how we dress each day, eat, chew, think, move, behave. The list goes on. When you try to change too many things at once, your mind is working overtime, which may send you into stress. Fight and flight kicks in, and your mind will go about its autopilot settings. Boom, you're back to old habits and behaviors. Okay, that's a really big list, and some may seem complicated, but it doesn't need to be. I like to keep it simple and basic, and if you struggle on your own, find a qualified professional to help you. I've included a link below for a worksheet with steps on how to fix it, and I will go through them with you now. If you like, pause the video, download your worksheet, and come on back and go through it with you now. So let's unpack what's going on. Number 1, am I clear on my goal? Number 2, did I make a plan to reach the goal? Number 3, are you being honest with yourself? Tell yourself the truth. Own up and take responsibility. Be honest with yourself. Number 4, what is the emotional gain of the goal? Am I connected to the goal emotionally? Is that compelling enough? Number 5, what do I gain? What is my secondary gain? Now, this is where you've got to be really honest with yourself. What's your gain for not getting your goal? Is it no attention? I can hide. I can use my way as an excuse for not putting myself out there to find love. Protect myself from unwanted attention. I don't have to face how unhappy, overweight, unhealthy I am. I don't have to take responsibility or work. Number 6, what are my limiting beliefs? My family are large. Nothing works. I always fail. Challenge these beliefs. Number 7, am I trying to do too much? Overwhelm. Is my goal realistic? Number 8, brain training. Have I just not done it, insert new behavior, long enough for it to become autopilot? Hypnotherapy gives you quicker results by talking directly to the part of the brain that controls our autopilot and habits and behaviors, which is the RAS. Otherwise, some retraining may take months or even years. Now that you have a bigger picture of really what is going on, you can go about making changes and adjustments. And then you can merrily skip along the path until you hit another bump in the road and make adjustments again. So I want to know from you, what is your next big goal? I want you to shout it from the rooftops and leave me a comment below. Or let me know which of the 8 steps struck a chord with you. As usual, the fun conversations happen after the episode at jodiclark.com.au. So head on over and leave a comment now. Did you like this video? Then subscribe to my channel, and I'll be so grateful if you shared it with all your friends. And if you want even more incredible resources to create the mind, body, and life you love, plus some personal insights from me that I only talk about on email, head on over to jodiclark.com.au and make sure you sign up for email updates. Remember, it doesn't take willpower or the right genes to succeed. You just need to choose, because the only person that can make it happen is you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Jodi Clark TV.